She sees anxiety, depression, behavior problems, and mood disorders diminish significantly in just 4 weeks. I think if you have a young child, an abrupt fast is easiest. However, if the child is closer to adolescence, then a gradual tapering is safer. These digital detox steps were written by Dr. Jeffrey Hansen, a pediatric and adolescent psychologist. Dr. Hansen and I are good friends, and we're going to release a new book titled Electronic Media and the Struggle for Connection. If you want us to notify you when the book is in print, then either post in the comments below or send me an email at andy@andrew-doan.com. It is important to continue the treatments that are currently being recommended by the child's current medical and healthcare team. Discuss with your child's providers your plan of removing entertainment media from the child's life before implementing your plan of doing so. Dr. Victoria Dunkley is a pediatric psychiatrist, and in her book, Reset Your Child's Brain, she recommends an abrupt 3-week fast. In her psychiatry practice, she sees anxiety, depression, behavior problems, and mood disorders diminish significantly in just 4 weeks. Dr. Nicholas Kardaras recommends a gradual tapering of media followed by a 4-week detox in an effort to avoid explosive episodes that are often triggered when kids abruptly start detox. I think if you have a young child, an abrupt fast is easiest. However, if the child is closer to adolescence, then a gradual tapering is safer. Step 1. Get your own media use under control. Before you begin, your child will be observing you, so you need to taper off your own media use for this to be effective. Step number 2, explain to your child why you're doing this. This helps a child to understand why life is going to change soon. Be confident, yet kind. Remember that for many kids, the electronics have been tantamount to an additional organ, and removing it can feel like surgery without anesthesia. Moreover, many children have never lived without media and will find it hard to even contemplate living without it, even though the media detox is only 4 weeks long. In short, expect your child to protest or even possibly have a complete nuclear meltdown over the prospect. It might be appropriate to share in a distilled form the relevant content of this video to your child. Moreover, many teens should be afforded the opportunity to view this video. I would not force the issue, however, if they show little interest. Step 3. Ask for your child's cooperation, but not for permission. You are the parent and should set healthy boundaries. The human brain is not fully formed until age 25, and this is why insurance companies give us discounts on car insurance at age 25. Your child does not have the brain maturity for self-control and needs you to set those boundaries. Step 4, set up a start date and schedule that works for you and your family. Many people find Mondays the best time to start, as weekends are typically when there is more downtime and thus are often more difficult times to start. This way, you will already be 5 days into digital detox by the time the weekend comes around. Step 5. Perform a clean sweep of your child's room. Remove all electronics with the exception of possibly a radio. Step 6. TV time. Although I recommend that TV viewing be included in the digital detox, if you feel that this would be best, I suggest that TV time be limited to family viewing only with a maximum of 1 hour per day. Step 7. Obtain toys, games, and activities to fill in the void of not having screen time. Ensure that you are giving your child more access to non-electronic games and activities. On the other hand, don't worry about filling every minute of their time with these activities. It is okay for a child to be bored, as this promotes creativity, a diminishing quality in many children who overuse media. Step 8. Increase connection with friends and family members. Remember that increased connection with family members and parents during detox is extremely important. I strongly recommend fun one-on-one time with your child each day. Kirsten noted that studies have shown that children who regularly eat dinner together with their families evidence significantly less at-risk behaviors, are less likely to develop mental health problems and disorders, and are much more likely to do better in school. Please ensure that the TV is off and no one in the household brings any media to the family dining table. Finally, never let your child eat alone in their room. Eating should always be a social event. Step 9. Have your child surrender their cell phone during digital detox. This will be the hardest thing for many teens. If having access to a phone is absolutely necessary, possibly for safety reasons, purchase a phone that has no access to the internet and is not capable of texting. A second alternative is to disable texting and internet functions on their smartphone. But this is much less desirable because kids know how to bypass your parental locks. Step 10. Secure access to the internet on the family computer and any handheld devices that the parent might have. If not done, most kids worth any grain of salt will conduct covert operations and will find a way to get their electronic cocaine. I know of parents who locked the router in the home office on the second floor. In the middle of the night, the child climbed up onto the second floor balcony, broke into the office, and acquired the internet router so they could connect to the internet and play in the night. Remember that many kids and teens are a heck of a lot smarter about this stuff than we are. Step 11. Get your kid outside and connecting with nature. Nature is medicine to an over-aroused brain. Step 12. Get your kid exercising. For some kids, this will be natural, but for others, extremely difficult, as an alarming number of children get virtually no exercise at all and are very out of shape. The extent that the exercise is fun and is an activity that your child actually likes is a win for everybody. Step 13. Once you have completed the digital detox, it will be critical that you determine how much media will be allowed, if any. Otherwise, things will definitely drift back to the same old patterns and you will be back to square one. This is otherwise known as gravitation towards the mean. We recommend that a media contract be implemented to keep everybody honest on the same page. Share your experiences with digital detox in the comments below. For additional health tips, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Until next time, I wish you health and joy.